Hello, hello, and welcome to another live stream. I'm Steve from Mac84. Nothing wants to work right today. It's a good way to start a Tuesday, huh? Oh, God. Well, let's just put that all behind us. We have 12 or 13 or however many people that YouTube says we have. It lies. That panel is never up to date. Let's scroll up here and give it a good read, huh? So Mike was the first. Mike of Mike's Mac Shack. You win a Q-tip. Please pick it up from the trash receptacle. We have Starbuck Tech. We have Thomas Armstrong. We have Adam. We have Eric. Maybe I'll not screw up any blue scuzzies because Eric is here. Brad is here. Hello. Let's see. Who else? Tom is here. The whole party's here. My goodness. Let's see. Let's keep scrolling. Golemar Art. Sure. Jeff is here. I'm terrible. Brian is here. Zodium is here. And the chat just jumped, so I lost my scroll markings. A bunch of other people have joined. Okay, alright, so. Are you tonight? Sure. So. Yeah, I went to turn on my Mac Pro, because usually I give myself 15 minutes to get down here, get all cozy, make sure my desk isn't full of crap. It always is. And then turn on the machine or wake it up from sleep. And I woke it up from sleep, and the displays just stayed dark. And this display here, I have two displays in front of me. This display was doing a little, self-test pattern, whatever. And this display was like blinking its light like it didn't have any signals. So I said, that's odd. So I held down the power button with my foot, perfect length to reach it. And shut the machine off. Hit the power button again. It chimed. Seemed to start up, make all the normal noises. And nothing. Absolutely nothing on the screen. It stayed there for like 5 minutes. This thing boots up pretty darn quick. So I just reached out to the back and yanked out the power plug and shoved it back in. Booted it up. Same damn problem. So how did I fix this? Well, on my phone I have a VNC viewer that's like a screen sharing thing. And I was like, you know what? Let me type in the IP address of this machine and just see if it responds. And sure enough, as soon as I connected with the VNC client, both monitors sprung to life and the desktop was rebuilding itself. I have no clue. Not the first time that has happened with this Mac Pro or the one upstairs. I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What a day. What a day. But that's okay. We're here now, and that's all that matters, huh? Thank you for the super chat, Zodium. May your Macs chime and your blue scuzzies be right side up, unlike Eric's. Also, smash that like button. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but it's all Zodium's fault. Thank you for the super chat, Zodium. Eep. So we have you have a hug for me. Thank you. We're not going to be streaming too late tonight. Mike has a stream. Mike's Ancient Arcade. He's going to be streaming his Return to Castle now I can't say it. Castle Wolfenstein. Wow. Stream. So thank you. Oh, and Tom, thank you for the super chat. Yep. My $2 toward the M1 Mac Fund. Excellent. Although that'll go upstairs. But I guess that Mac will come down here. So it'll all be fine. No, there's no duct tape anymore. We removed that, Mike. It was constricting the airflow. Let's just say both of my Mac Pros, they don't really have the side doors on because they don't kind of fit because they were kind of falling over when I got them, which explains how I could afford two dual processor Mac Pros. Anyway. Kaffel. Yes, that's. Oh God. So hopefully I won't go too far into Mike's stream. I know Mike wouldn't really care if I did, but try to be respectful. A few things that you may have missed, and if you did, shame on you. No. Ron of Ron's Computer Videos and Potato Fi and Tom and Eric, and then later on Kate and Bruce and all these other crazy people joined in. We had a video on Ron's Computer Videos. If you're not a subscriber to Ron's Computer Videos, you better subscribe because, I mean, come on, there's a 7-hour Blue Scuzzy stream. 7 hours. I mean, if you're just like at the doctor's office and you're just waiting and waiting and waiting. You have nothing better to do. Or maybe you're just recovering from surgery and, you can't really, move your limbs. Well, you just put this on for 7 hours and you might feel a little bit better. Not a guarantee, but couldn't hurt. Maybe it could. Anyway, we built Blue Scuzzies, and these are hard drive emulators that use an SD card instead of, an old clunky spinning rust of type of thing. And yeah, this is a PowerBook edition, which is really neat. I do have another one that I have to build. This is the DB25 version. And I had another on my desk. And then I misplaced it. Because that's why I keep ordering Blue Scuzzies. Anyway, Blue Scuzzy building on Ron's channel. It was a blast. A lot of people joined. We probably broke his streaming record, and he will never recover from that. The surgery is just way too expensive. 7 hours of not being able to change the screen. Well, thank you very much, Michael. Hello. And Mac86. Hello, hello. Oh, goodness. And let me just scroll up. It looks like I was missing some chat as I almost stabbed myself with the scalpel. 12 hours later. That's exactly right, Eric. Usually buy me a pizza, but having some tech issues today. No worries, Raka. No pizzas required. But thank you. The promise of potential pizzas just keeps me alive. Wow, does that make any sense? Absolutely not. Tom says that stream had everything. Blue Scuzzies, Mackies, Image Writer banners, PowerBooks, Tom Barber, Flappy Mac, Tom Barber, more Tom Barber. And did I mention Tom Barber? Tom was there. You got that right, Mike. Oh boy. Hey Garth, how's it going? And we're just missing Bruce, but whatever. He's off doing Australian things. Hey Alex. No worries. I can't stay long either. And Mike is gonna stream, so. And Adam has another 2FX. Or was that your first one? That's the one, the 7100 style case, right? The black sheep of the family. Anywho, we have a new toy. Thanks to all of you lovely people on Patreon and YouTube and all this stuff. It's a desoldering station. Yay! So Bruce recommended this model. It's not the most expensive. It's not the cheapest, but it should do something. Oh, it's in the Mac 2 case. Yeah, I don't know those models as well. But, yeah, so this arrived from China, and it took the slow, bouncy boat, as you could see. Got a little bit danged in there. I think this will be fun. Thanks, Mike. I'm referring to the 2VX, which is in the 7100 style case. Learn your Mac 2s, everybody. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm holding the box. So yeah, everybody's donations and everything really helped me grab one of these sooner than I would have expected. So thank you. They're not insanely expensive, but apparently there's a bunch of different ones out here. And we're gonna make sure that we assumed this correctly. Let's point the camera slightly down. I'm getting too excited. So this model is a SS331H, and it's supposed to be a 220 to 240 volt only. However, multiple people on YouTube have YouTube, it's a new website, on YouTube have opened these up, and you can see the power supply is clearly labeled for 120 as well. So should have a universal power supply inside, hopefully. Otherwise, we're kind of screwed there. But I trust the unboxing videos that I've seen. This was AliExpress, I believe. Yeah. And this came super quick. I ordered this like on a Monday, and it came like the next Tuesday or something like that. So anyway, we're gonna open it up. I have not opened it up yet. Hopefully all the parts are inside. And we're gonna try and unscrew up some things. We have a Blue Scuzzy to unscrew up because I put the resistor nets on the wrong side. Thankfully, I took photos of the documentation and added it to the documentation. So hopefully you won't have to do the same thing because, yeah. And then this, I don't know if it'll work on this. This is a Apple II floppy adapter that's meant for the Apple IIe card. You plug it in on this side, and then you plug in the joystick and everything, the floppy and all that stuff. I soldered one of these connectors on the wrong side. Oops. It's a recurring trend for me, I know. I don't know if I could remove that with the desolder gun. The pins look a little wide. But anyway, I'm going to do something with it. So, yeah. The money all goes in a bucket, and that bucket just just sits there. All right, so let's take this apart and see what's going on here, because I have no idea what's inside. People are saying I might need a different plug. I need a different plug. And this had no packing, like it was just thin thingy around it. Thank you, Michael. That's an excellent suggestion. I would do that to save a few dollars. So we have a manual here, which is not going to tell us too much. But yeah, this thing, oh, look at that. We have a box. Put that over here. We have a cable that's going to do me so much good. We'll put that in the box of forgotten crap. Okay. Oh, look, you get styrofoam pre-mashed in the power thing. That's great. There we go. So someone also did a mod of these. They removed this switch from the back and put it on the front. So we're going to open this thing up probably, just to make sure we don't blow any. You know, it's not actually what it says it is. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Let me put this box behind, and then we could adjust this. Up. We dropped the camera again. I really need to. I have the arm over here. It's buried in crap. Hi. Oh, this is not flattering at all. I mean, what do you people expect? It's me. Oh, come on. Don't do that, you stupid camera tripod. Every time I adjust it, like, gets sad and moves downward. Just like my life. Okay, so, we got the thing. Oh, okay. I guess this is to put the rest of the little solder gun on. And, there's a box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Well, we got a voltage adapter. Not that I would really want to trust this or use this, but okay. For export only, travel adapter. Okay. All right. We'll see. Oops, I dropped. I see Hillbilly, Vintage Hillbilly Shack. You distracted me, and I dropped all the good bits. No, I'm just lying. I still owe you an email, and I'm sorry. Well, we're gonna put this to the test to see if this actually is compatible with the voltage in my home. Okay, that was sort of jammed in there. At least the glass didn't break, but the tip is sort of sad looking. Okay, it was just a little cover on there. Just a little hat. Don't make that dirty. Okay, so, here is the thing. And, that's a lot of screws. Oh my. Well, let's open it up. I want to make sure I have the right transformer before I plug something in and it goes as Mike's fan did on his G4 Power Mac. And this is exactly what I did to the soldering station I have. As soon as I got it, before I even turned it on, I opened it up because apparently there were some models that had pretty bad capacitor issues, or there was a bad soldering job done inside, and something could easily bridge something and make it very, very unsafe. So. But hopefully this will only take a moment to see. Well, I just wanna make sure, Thomas and everybody. I am as many of you know, I tend to be a cautious person. The model of the desoldering station is a SS331, and this particular one is a 331H, which I believe stands for happy. Sure, let's go with happy. The beginner's electricity. Alright, let's see if that takes the thing off. Oh, things are happening. Things are happening. Automatic sleeping function, just like me. I fall asleep automatically. I should have watched that video again of how the other guy on the thing took it off, because it looked like he knew what he was doing. I clearly don't. Oh, it's so close. Ow. I guess. Well, that's the power supply. Let's unscrew this foot. No, Joe, don't worry. I will only be streaming for a very short while. That did absolutely nothing. And by me saying I'm streaming for a very short while, I'm sure that has cursed this into an 8-hour stream. Mike, I am sorry. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. It's the law. What the hell? Oh boy. Only 7 hours. It's a weekday. You know, got to get myself up in the morning. It's. Well, the other guy made it look so easy, and he had more subscribers, so I'd listen to him. All right, let's look up the video. I don't think he took it apart though in the video. What the heck did I say this was again? Oh, this is going well. SH 331H. Solid. Wow. No type good. No, not shift. Enter. No, not up. Down. Dig up, stupid. Oh boy. Sorry. Yeah, his video says total horse crap on it, which is an excellent way to title your video. And I'll put it in the video description. Okay, he opened his up already, and his is already open. His is already taken apart. So that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Why this one versus the Haiku? I do not have money for a Haiku or a haiku. I can't even make a haiku. It's just simply a fun thing. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so let's just take a look. See here on his there was a nice sticker that said right on the thing what it was. I'll be sure nice if I. Oh, okay, I see these little. Yeah. Well, let's put this down and let's use our flashlight. Thanks, Michael. I'm just curious if I could see. I see the quality control sticker. That means it's quality with the W, maybe. I don't know. Let me look at the part that he points out that had the sticker on it, because he was using a thingamajig. Sorry, let me just skim through this video. Okay, so it's actually on the little metal cage thingy, which is where exactly on mine? Oh, this is. Well, I guess I gotta unscrew the rest of the screws at the bottom because it's gonna make it easier for me. Let me just do that. But Steve, will you remember where the screws go? No. Is that a problem? Maybe. That's more of a manufacturer problem. I mean, at least they're coming out pretty easy. I said that as this one's stuck. I have to sink in my chair. Hi. So you can see my glorious head and what I'm messing around with at the same time. I thought I turned this heater on, and I'm realizing it's not plugged in, but that's okay. Something made a noise. Oh, I think the screw fell in. That's a good sign. I should probably click on the chat window so it's not covered, so I could see what silly things you guys are saying behind my back. Eep! Eep, everybody! Eep, indeed. How about a woot? Woot! A woot! Woot, woot! That's more of a voot, not a woot. Sorry, Joe. I'm not as woot worthy As you are! Alright, is that all those screws loose enough? They're gonna come just flying out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. They're all the same size. We're gonna just shove them over there. And this one is not. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to put back together. I'm just realizing that now. Oopsie doodle. Yep, and that screw just fell in there. You know, Steven, this was probably not the smartest idea. You probably should have researched this. There come the 2 screws. Oh, there's something else in here. Oh, there's a plastic thing. Okay, well, we're okay. We're okay. As the phone flashlight blinds me, we're fine. We're totally fine. I just want to like pull these things out without breaking them. There it is. Input 100 to 250 volts. You get a picture of that because this could be impossible to show you on camera. But it was located right under the thing. I don't want to look at the weather. Come on. The people are waiting. Of course, there's a wire in the way. That's always helpful. You know what I really dislike? How they moved the flash button on iOS 15. So it's like you have to tap the thing, then you have to tap this other thing, then you have to tap the flash, then you have to tap on. It's like, there's space on the screen. Couldn't you just left the lightning up there? Like, come on. Alright, so we got a picture of it. Now, the fun part. Trying to put this thing back together. Well, good luck, Joe. I'm going to try and figure out what to do. Oh, the piece of plastic cracked off on one of the screw mounts already. Well, that's, you know, that's quality. I'm not going to rush. Don't worry, Michael. But thank you for the super chat. Eep! That wasn't a good eep. I'll have to give you a better eep. 1 second. Let me just put this back. I mean, everything is still... It's fine. It's fine. I mean, or this was supposed to go... Oh, boy. Alright, those are the 4 screw posts. So this actually has to go up then. Not... It would really help if... I guess there are these little... There. Sure, we'll just... Oh, no. Ah, fudge. The plastic tube ripped. Well, time to take this apart even further. All I wanted to do was confirm the stupid thing, and it appears we screwed it up even further. And I can't, for the life of me, I can't. Why won't this come out? Now I'm just angry at myself. But I'm seeing a lot of plastic that is like cracked in here. So who knows if it was just like that when I got it. That's what I'm going to tell the shipping company. No. Okay. So... Well, good quality this really ain't, but that wasn't the point of this thing. Alright, that's not working. This whole stream was for Trina because it was her birthday yesterday, and I would have felt terrible if I did not stream. So I decided to stream, and now I broke my new thingamajig. No, Bruce, don't look. Don't look. We'll turn this thing around. I mean, just a plastic tube. Some hot glue will fix it right up. goodness, what is this? My camera's all screwed up. We got stuff going on here. All right, how did that guy take his apart? It looks so nice and neat. Yeah, mine is like everything is still attached. Yeah, how would you even fit a screwdriver in there? Spoiler alert, you wouldn't. There was no way you would be able to shove a screwdriver in there. It's just, this is annoying. Well, the top cover doesn't come off. It's one whole piece of a cover. So it's like attached to the front as well. I'm pretty sure this is just decorative. Yeah, I don't think that's hiding anything. I can't even get this thing off. Oh, plastic. Oh, there are screws. How about frickin' that? Well, this will help us a little bit, huh? Maybe unscrew up what we screwed up. Look away, Sean. It's already broken. We don't need that anymore. See, Sean thought I was joking. Yeah, sadly, I'm not. I think. Oh, come on. Boo. There we go. So there are 4 screws on the front, if anybody's ever wondering. Because the box said it was a 240 power supply, and 90% of the people I saw on YouTube says theirs was actually a 120 capable or whatever. Turns out they're right, but I wanted to open it up to confirm that. And in doing so, I kind of made a boo-boo. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, because this is where the tube already. Okay, that's fixable. That's totally fixable. Maybe. So, I need more space on this disc. So here's the plastic that was pre-broken before I even opened it up. I swear, I'm not joking around. That plastic was already broken. Which is fine. Totally normal quality stuff. And the reason these screws weren't turning is because the plastic under them was cracked, just like a brittle PowerBook. I'm home. I'm home. They were like, oh, this guy, he loves brittle plastic that's already crap. Just send him the crap. He'll be fine. So I'm going to take a picture of this before I open it up further because, yeah. The documentation does not mention it because they want to sell you more expensive ones here in the United States. I did look this up. I'm not pulling your string, whatever the phrase is. And the box says 240, but inside the power supply reads 100 volts to 240. Universal. Doesn't the fact that it's universal make it international? as if there was any warranty to begin with. Alright, so power supply, go there. Once I undo this screw, I'll have more room to show you guys what's going on. Smells like chemicals. Alright, so let's finagle this camera to do things it was not meant to do. So if it falls again, well, that's just the camera's will to not live. Alright, so these things are all like wired together in a very tight, small way. So the problem is here. Can't even see what the camera's pointing at. Problem is here. This plastic tube bent in a way and basically just ripped. So that's not making a connection to where the solder is going to and suck. So that's bad. That's bad. So what we need to do is cut that. This little, it's just a little plastic thing, you know, the words ties, not a twist tie, but yeah. So Bruce and everybody who's looking at this saying, what the hell did we walk into? Let me zip tie. Thank you. Let me explain what happened. I bought this LCD soldering station. Oh, just move the camera, Steven. It's easier. And this is rated only for countries with 240 delicious volts or 220 volts or whatever it is. You can see that's where the dot is on the diagram, blah, blah, blah. Slightly different model number than the US one, and it costs about $80 less. Anyway, some fancy person on YouTube said, by the way, I opened this up, and the power supply, which is right here, says 100 volts on it, so it worked fine, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of other people said the same thing. However, I wanted to open it up to confirm that. I wasn't just going to plug it in and watch it go. So I opened it up, I saw that, but as I did so, I noticed that this was ripped. Whether it was ripped before or as I opened it up, I have no clue. But it's just a tube. There is slightly enough for us to pull here, and that's connected to here with the zip tie. So if I cut this off, make a clean cut, attach it to here, put a new zip tie on, will be good as gravy. Yes, Jeremy, that is exactly how my mind works. If I had the extra $80 to spend, folks, I would. But let's not get into my depressing financial situation right now. Where are those side cutters? Where's that bonding strip? Alright, so that's that zip tie taken care of. Sure, Bacon. I don't know. Alright, so yeah. All we have to do is just cut that, which we're going to do. And that was maybe, what, 1/4 of an inch? So we're going to make a clean cut here. Beautiful. And we're going to shove that back on there. And we need just a small twist tie, a zip tie rather. That's just about this size. Oh, geez, Mike. You need one of those air tags. Well, no, you needed it like a few days ago. You don't need it now. But yeah, so now we could just plug that into that and be all happy. Before I do that, before I do that, I probably want to attach this on the bottom and such, so I'm not pulling everything. But we'll figure that out, maybe. Let me get a small zip tie thingamajig, and you'll email it to me. Okay, I had them, and my brother came over, and he needed to fix something on his car, and we used them. So I need to look for one. You could look at this, and in here there's a clue about, you know, where my life has gone wrong. I don't know where, but if you find it, let me know. I'll be back in a few moments, probably. Now those twist ties are too big, so we're gonna look over here, and see if there's one in the drawer, because they're so tiny, and I bought one of those like you'll never need to buy another pack of them packs. So they're just like all over the basement. But I need to find the real tiny ones. Ow. Pointy. It's going. Kind of hit a bit of a snag. We're all fine here. Definitely just didn't break something that I didn't even turn on yet. As Steve looks through his pots to find what he thought he had, he ponders. Where did his life go in this direction? As he moves his fat butt and turns it this way so he could check the other drawers and ponder the same question. Ponder it loudly! From the skies, he yelled. Someone's gonna tune in. This will be like their first stream. And they're gonna be like, what's wrong with this guy? Well, it's not over there. Maybe in here? No. Alright, well, Garth is making the wise decision and is cutting out now. If I had to check my drawers, I'd be taking them off, and that's not family friendly. I can't do that, John. I can't do that. That's a Patreon only type thing. Oh, that was a dumb joke. There's gonna be plenty more of them, I can assure you, because as I get more annoyed, the stupid jokes keep coming. Alright, so let's, yeah, short, long, what's the difference? Let's, look further. I'm gonna look over here. You're gonna still be able to hear my voice, but if you want me to shut up, just yell really loud. I'm sure it will be relayed through the proper authorities. Ow. I didn't know I had one of those. I'm just going to keep talking obnoxiously louder. Ow. One of these stupid things has to be around here somewhere. Well, I found part of one, but it's the wrong part. Damn it. Has to be one of the tiny ones, too. I think the big ones are not exactly a right fit for it. And my phone went to the camera when I'm trying to use it as a flashlight. I'm behind the computer right now, by the way. Oh, wait, I found one. Yay! Holy crap, he found something. Well, I knocked over a box of floppies. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Okay, so we actually found what the hell we were looking for. So this was the little zip tie thing. And so I was trying to find one of similar size and such. So I found two. I think I'm going to go with the blue. No, I just, it was either not being able to afford it or affording this one. And I chose affording this one. But then again, you know, people think my time is worthless anyway, so why prove them wrong? Just live up to that that mark. Hey Steve, I have this battery bombed computer. I didn't tell you it was battery bombed before sending it to you, but now that you clearly see it's battery bombed and I have your attention, how much would it be to fix? I can't fix that. Yeah, but how much would it be to fix? Okay, so what I'm going to do is try and get this in a position where once this is all screwed in place, we just bundle it all back up and be all squaresies. It's a terrible idea, Stephen. I know. That's the wrong screwdriver. Yeah, except I don't want to cut like too much of the hose. I just want to graze it. Oh, you're terrible at explaining things, Stephen. I know. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I can give myself a bad time about that. Okay, so this screw goes in here, I think. Sure. Faceplate doesn't need to be on. That's fine. Trina's here. Happy birthday to you. I screwed up my new de-soldering thing. Happy birthday, dear Trina. Don't do what I do. And many more. Jay, you bought a cheaper one, so I don't want to hear anything about that. And this thing was packaged along the same level as all of Grudy's G5 towers, just as well. It's like a thin sheet of hope wrapped around it in the box. Yep, there goes the screw. I should have not streamed today. But then I wouldn't have streamed. I wasn't streaming till I was. Okay, so now that, you know, this is kind of disassembled the proper way. There. That's not all bad. See, if I disassembled it the proper way the first time, we wouldn't be in this silly conundrum. But, you know, boys will be boys. Stupid people will make stupid decisions on a stupid basis. Okay, so let's you returned it instantly. Well, you silly man, you. So in 10 minutes, Mike is streaming, just as I was reading a text message from him saying that I don't give a blank about his stream, which is not true. Because, you know, you could open up 2 streams at once, and you could watch Mike and just mute me, and I'll just wave when something catches on fire. You know, you could just put my stream in the background. Mike will be shooting things and killing them. That's more entertaining than me cursing into the sky. I should have taken another picture. Oh, well. So, I'm going to start this twist tie. Zip tie. Whatever tie it is. It's not a plaid tie. I'll be here all week. Okay, so this hose actually goes... Wait, they crisscross? Crisscross applesauce. What's going on here? Why would you crisscross? And why would you discover that after you screwed everything down? Oh, Steven, you silly goose. Alright, so let's take the hose out and then put it in this way. This will give us precious millimeters to grasp onto. I said this will give us precious millimeters to grasp onto. Ow! Welcome to Mac84. This is how not to do a thing. So I you know, I take the one for the team. That's the phrase I was stumbling for. You know, if you say to yourself, "Gee, I wonder if I should such and such," and I'm here to tell you, probably not. No, probably not. But that's okay. You know, we all need somebody in our lives to goof up and do that for us. So this is all just one piece of plastic, isn't it? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? All right, cool. So now is going to be the fun part, which is you're probably not going to be able to see because they're just all these pieces attached to each other. Yeah. So this hose has to plug into here, which in return has the thing that plugs into there. And so this is going to be fun. Maybe I should... Yeah. Maybe? Wait, which way? Hey! Which way did this go when I first took it apart? That was... Wait, no. This went this way. No, I'll get it. This went like that. And that... Well, that has to go that way because that's where the screw holes are. Great reasoning. Okay, so we're going to... That's fine. That's perfectly fine. There's no reason why that wouldn't be a problem. And we're gonna go like this. So we're gonna do all the manhandling before. Yeah. Before we break it. Ow. Come on. Oh boy. I was gonna send my stuff to this guy to recap, but then I saw him just have this total meltdown on stream. I mean, it was entertaining and everything, but you know, I got kids to feed, so I thought, you know, it's probably not a good way to spend my money. Yeah, those plastic things have just it looks like we're gonna need some hot glue. Oh god, this is a mess, ain't it? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of a mess. Where'd those broken plastic pieces go? Here they are. These kind of held the screw things in. Serenity now! Well, I mean, if we're gonna mess this up, we're gonna mess it up properly. I mean, we don't half-ass things here at Mac84. No siree. At least not the stuff that you see. Yeah, see, here's where there was plastic at one point, and they just went and went bye-bye. So these aren't really like, I don't know, words. They aren't like a thing. They're a thing. What the hell are you talking about, Stephen? Yes, fixing it with style. I like that very much, new tech. I will be using it for the title of this video. So you may be thinking to yourself, what is Steven doing with that hot glue gun? And I'm going to tell you. So, hey, we lost another piece of plastic. Maybe because it was just on the teeter-tottering edge of my seat here. And, oh, where the heck did it go? Is it in my pants? It's not in my pants. Oh, it's on the thing. I put it on the thing. It's already there. It's on the thing. It's not in his pants. Pants is a fun word to sing. Yes, it says, the power supply says 100 to 250 volts. So, how about that? Success. Well, I'd say success is measured in different ways by different people. Alright, so, space pants. My wife is probably like, what the hell is he yelling about downstairs? Because, you know, it's a small house. You could hear me. And there's only so many times you could say space pants without, you know, somebody just looking downstairs and being like, is everything okay down there? You know, did something happen? Are you looking for your space pants? Yeah, so Mike, please put a link to your Killing Nazis video, your Castle Wolfenstein extravaganza. I tell you, that's a fun watch. So, if you folks, you could put me on mute and just watch Mike shoot things. There's a lot of hot glue because this is that type of a repair. Oh, that's hot. Yeah, that's close enough. I mean, it just has to like... It's the same as they would do in China, so it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly legitimate repair. What are you talking about? All the best stuff is fixed with hot glue and hope and duct tape. Yeah, it's fine. That's perfectly fine. So that's gonna do that. Thank you, Jay, for putting in Mike's stream. I really, honestly, and truthfully, and honest to goodness, did hope I would be done with this before Mike started streaming. But as we saw, I done goofed. So my sincere apologies to Mike. He's never going to let me live this down. Unless I miraculously find his wallet. And this goes... Why do they make things so confusing? Well, you're the one who took it apart without looking, Steven. I don't need advice from you, Steven. You're the one who got us into this mess. This is true. Why is he talking to himself? It's theater. That's what this is. Oh, you know... Let's zoom this back out because you're probably getting dizzy. I know I am. Hi. There. Well, I know this part with the screws faces down. But see, there's Alright, so that you know that movie Christmas Vacation? And there's that little wooden dealie that Cousin Eddie breaks in their house. It's like a little Christmas ornament thing. That's what I feel like right now. I feel like, you know, it's this very delicate thing, and I'm just like guessing as I twirl this thing around aimlessly, probably tightening the wires against things. Okay, well that... No, wait, that... No. Wait, no. Wait, what if I did this? Turned it this way. Yeah. And then... Hold on. That goes like that. It would be a miracle if this thing works after I turn. At least it's inspected. You know those little stickers, inspected by number whatever? And that's what you get when you open these things up. So that goes like that. And then this goes like that. Oh, I always argue with myself because I always win. Okay, I think let's do a test here. If I shove all this like this, and then look, it's all done. Perfect. Well, what could possibly go wrong here? It's perfectly fine. All right, so let's do that fix that I spoke of an hour and a half ago, and we'll try and fix this up. All right, that's right. So I need to put a few screws in the bottom here, which is easier said than done. This is the Mac84 edition. We're gonna slap a Mac84 sticker on this at the end of the stream, which I was hoping was going to be like 20 minutes ago. But is that metal thing? This is also supposed to be screwed down. All right, hold on. Let's screw down all the things properly this time. So, no, you stay there. No, wait, no. Wait, no, wait, no, wait. Now, these are the small screws. Okay, those go there. So these chunky ones, they probably hold down this thing. So let's do this. See, if I didn't take this apart, I wouldn't have learned how it works. I know exactly how this works now. You got a thing that gets hot. And then there's another thing. Now that thing doesn't get hot, but the thing it does stuff. And that's really all there is to it. I think he's taking us for a ride. Okay, great. So I could shove that screw in there. I have to press against it with my chest. Yeah, see, Kate knows what I'm talking about. There's all the little guys in there. It's like, Max Rebo Band. There's a bunch of little players in there, and they just do what they do. Here we go. Joe! Justin! Oh, look away, Justin. Look away. Oh, boy. Okay. I owe you an email, Justin. I guess now would be a good time as any to rant about some things. No, I'm just giving an update. I am super backed up with repairs. And it's not because I am lazy. It is because nearly every single one of these boards that are in my basement right now needs to be fixed. It's not a simple recap. It's a straight on, there's something wrong with it. So that's going to take a long time. And I've gotten probably about 30 or 40 requests to do more stuff. And I will get to them. But it's just one of those things where I literally can't right now. Because if I accept repairs, and I've made some exceptions with people that understand that it's going to be a while, there's just no way that I'm going to get to it, in a week or two. So, hold on, I'll finish my rant in one moment. There we go. So what I'm saying is, it's going to take me a little bit. And I know I said this a while back, but I'm just reiterating it because we have an audience, so why not? It's going to take me a little while to get through those repairs. Life is always fun and getting in the way of things, but rest assured. Really? Oh, is it because of the hot glue? It's because of the hot glue. That I will be able. Oh, I always get sniffly when I'm down here. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's because the floor is a nice and cool 49 degrees Fahrenheit. I always seem to get the sniffles when I'm in the basement. Did I just break the plastic? No, it's fine. It's just extra glue. Anyway, let me screw this in, then I'll talk. I don't want to act like I'm not being sincere or I'm joking or anything. Come on. Okay, there we go. I don't know, there's just as much hay downstairs as there is upstairs. That's the beauty of bunnies. Yeah, just dying, It's one of those old man things. But no, Steven. You can't die. Another piece of plastic is missing. And it's too late to put it on, but I found it. Actually, no, wait. I could shove that in there. Famous last words, Steven. That's how you got into this mess. You thought, I could just shove that in there. It'll be fine. And indeed it would be. if you hadn't, you know what? Yeah, we could. Might as well go all the way. Again, open up Mike's stream. He is streaming Return to Castle Wolfenstein. We're just gonna be here slamming screwdrivers against things for a while. You're really not gonna miss much. And that's mainly because I feel absolutely awful. You know what? Screw it. We don't need that screw. I'm losing my patience with this thing. What's the deal with airline food? What else am I going to complain about while we're doing this? The tube was never put back on. That's exactly why I'm doing all this messing around. You silly goose, Adam. So you know I don't destroy what was. This will just be a bonus piece. That's just a bonus piece. All right, so let's shove everything back in here and tie the tube where it goes. Did you see Mac84's tube tie video? It wasn't what I was expecting, but I left very satisfied. All right, so you're not going to be able to see this because I mean I can hardly see this. All right, so we have a tube here. Should I shove hot glue on the tube? That fixes everything, right? How do I do this? No, all the tubes are on. It's just I never put the tube on. Let me look at the manual to make sure I'm not. There's a little piece of fabric. I want to make sure if that's supposed to be there. Hands of a surgeon. Do not take apart. No usable serviceable parts inside. Do not eat. Oh, the Chinese part is easy to understand. Well, that was about as useful as I thought it would be. Oh, Adam, you and your silly things. All right, so let's shove that tube on the nozzle. Oh, this is gonna be fun because there's like literally an inch of me. Hi-oh. There's very little to work with here. So we have to stretch the tube and put it on the thing, and then pray. And I have to use my fingers here because I don't want to, risk damaging this tube further, because then there will be even less millimeters to shove on this thing. Okay, come on. You're almost on there. Really? I mean, a smart person would just order more of this, tube and just wait for another day. We both know, me and myself know that I don't fall into that category. Oh, come on. Oh. See, it got around there, but then it just, slid itself off. Oh, boy. This is why we stream with video, so the police don't show up at our door. Again. Well, the tube just keeps coming out. I mean, technically, we could snip the twist tie from here, put this one on, affix this here, and then worry about the back, because the back I don't have to... Maybe we'll do that. Why make this difficult for ourselves? But, Steven, do you have a second twist tie? Well, of course I do. I have both green and blue. ASMR tube repairs. Not the tube you expect. Alright, so, is this a good idea or a bad idea? Alright, let's try and get this on one more time. Just by, luck here. Because all it has to do is go around there, but it's a little tight. I sort of got it on there, but it's not like flush with it. Oh, there goes my nose again. What the heck? It's like barely hanging on. That is the exact opposite of how I want it. And why did they put a bolt there? What's the point with the bolt? I'm not heating the tube up. That's just going to melt it. I'll have different problems on my hands. Oh, gosh. Well, there are wires I could unplug from this thing. You know, Steven, you should really take a picture of how those wires are before you unplug them. Because you're probably the stupidest person to take this apart. Oh, wow. I just saw this in a video that was not my own recently, and now I've replicated it. I'll explain. So this is a socket and the wire. The whole socket just came out. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just let's just put the whole thing back on later. I mean, you sure know how to pick them, Stephen. Let's put a little black mark at the top. And this will have a black mark at the top. Just so I remember where these things came from. Not that it's going to make any difference here. This tube is so stubborn. Stubborn. Instead of a U-tube, it's a stubborn tube. I'll be here all week. Tip your waitresses. Oh, that's an idea. A terrible one, but it's an idea. What I could do is... No, that would... No. Well... I could do it without it. No. Well... No. Well... Oh, there it is. I got it. I just shoved it on there. Okay, so now... It is on there as tight as I think I could get it. So now I'm gonna... This twist tie is already on here. So I'm just gonna... pull the loop on this thing very carefully. I don't think I'll get another shot at this, especially if I can't find my damn twist ties. Okay, so come on, Blue. Let's do this. Oh, I should actually probably try and put this on there first, because yeah, let's take this horrid glue off, so we're not fighting two things at once. Let's put this socket back through the pins. And then let's put that on. Okay, that's good. Tubular. Radical, man! All right. Oh, the 90s. Okay, so the fun part will be keeping this twist tie there as I tighten it. Easier said than done. Where's my pliers? Scalpel. Okay, you have to keep it on. Whatever. Oh, come on. All the times I use these stupid things, now it wants to be annoying. No. You just have to be like a millimeter this way. Then we're all goodsies, okay? There. That should be fine. Alright, I don't think that's going anywhere. The modifier word there is think. I don't think that's going anywhere. Okay, so let's show you what the heck I was messing with. Oh, this camera's stupid. Where's my phone? One day you'll have a better setup, Steven. One day. Okay, so you can see the little blue twist tie there and the camera not focusing. Well, that's what we were trying to do. We were trying to shove that little tube onto right behind that little nut. And I don't think that's going to go anywhere. So I think we're good. Now to put this thing all back together and pray we don't break anything else, huh? And then we'll do some quick testaroonies, and then you can all go watch Mike's stream. Huh? Because Mike will be less mad at me then. Maybe. Make sure we connected all the things. I think. Yep. All right. What an interesting smell you've discovered. All right, that goes there. Well, yeah, kind of. That goes like that. So you see the problem with taking the front off first, you would have ripped the hose anyway. I'm just making myself feel slightly better. Oh, I see. It's supposed to go like that. It's not supposed to be flush and fancy. It's supposed to be jagged and crummy because let's turn this upside down and let's put the foot back in before we forget. Oh, there's a screw. Well, of course there's a screw there, Stephen. 4 identical screws, each more identical than the last. Or is your heart just filled with neutrality? I screwed up the line, but you know what I mean. Nope. Oh. Hi. Where all the nice people go. Right. Please don't tell me how long we've been messing with this, because this should have been like the two-minute part of the stream. People are going to tell me anyway. Okay, so now we put on the faceplate. This thing better, you know, this thing better work. An hour and 15 minutes. Oh, jeez. You know. It better work. I have an extra screw that I don't want, but I'm missing a screw for the front, which, to be honest, I don't really care about. Nope, one of those little plastic clips got stuck in here. So let's write with a marker left. So we always remember that's the one with the screwed up thing, huh? No, this is the solder sucker that I just got. We'll see if it works. It's gone from suck to blow. Alright. All we did was miss 2 screws and a piece of plastic. I think we're in good shape. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Okay, so, I guess we should look at the manual and see what we have to plug in first. Soldering thingamajig, whatever. Yeah, see, the manual tries to trick you and says, no, the voltages are different. You should pay more for the other one. Make sure to buy it on Amazon and may have them make even more money. Operating instruction. Place the desoldering iron in the holder separately. Then connect the plug to the receptacle on the station. Check that the power is off. Okay, cool. So, we have some things. Now, okay. So this is a little open and closed thing that goes here. And I guess that adjusts the speed of the thing. You know, maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just looking at all the pieces here. Okay, that's important. That's the holder for the gun. Because I was wondering, why is this all just flat? So it's, I guess it's like that. Well, there's a screw there. What does the box make it look like? Does the box show the thing? It does. So it actually goes like this. That would make more sense. So let's unscrew the fastening screw, shove the dealie in, and screw the fastening screw. There we go. Look at that. Look how fancy we are. And here's our thing, which goes like that. I mean, I feel very fancy. I don't know about you. And you know what? It's a good experience to know, how to fix these things. Because it's a piece of cheapo-ness. And it's going to break eventually. But now I'm not afraid. Yes, the hose goes over the little plastic nipple thingy-majiggy. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry. Yeah, so we have just a hose opening. So I guess this goes on here. Yeah, I did that wrong. Sorry. But this goes on here, which is fun in itself. So I guess if this feels like the same exact thickness as the other thing. Well, the reviews I saw online, Adam, made it look very promising. Let me get back to the manual again. I just want to make sure I'm plugging all the things into the right places. Plugging all the things in all the right places. Plugging all the things. Alright. Element, here, heating element, nozzle, element cover, nut. Okay, that makes absolutely no sense. Oh, that's for the thing. No, we don't need that. Hose connects to vacuum outlet clamp. Yes. So, they don't really tell you how to do that, but I'm just going to assume here. Oh, there's this little rubber thing that I guess is supposed to stay there. You stay in there, rubber thing. I guess I have to hold this. Bruce let his go and the glass cracked, so we're not going to do that. You're kidding. Okay. It's hard to tell via text. Not just on YouTube, but otherwise. Woohoo! Look at a wacky tube. Alright, so then we have this guy, which plugs into to there. Alright. Let's get ready to rock. So, we have little nozzles here. Are they all the same? How does this work? I mean, the heck if I know. Nozzle. Transmits heating. That's good to know. Heating element. Okay, so don't touch that. Please do not trigger until the nozzle is fully heated. Trigger to start your desoldering job. Knob. Push the knob up, then pull the knob back. Hold it. That. Unlock. Lock. Oh, I see. Push it. Undo. Push it. Oh, that's like for cleaning, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we'll leave that there. And that should do that. Manufacturer assumes no liability for uses other than those described in the operating instructions or for unauthorized alterations. Ah, poo. We already altered it, so I think that we're kind of screwed there. Please refrain from tasting the knob. All right, I'm going to actually read the instructions here. So this is a very weird angle. I'm sorry. It's like we're looking down at like you just see me from like here down. I don't. Place desoldering iron in the holder separately. All right. I guess we should undo this twist tie. I'm going to run out of space for all these clunky box things on the desk here. Still have 40 of you. Just a reminder, Mike is having a stream. Mike's Ancient Arcade. And I feel extremely bad for streaming at the same time he is, because I was not planning on this. And it just sort of happened. And I'm a terrible person. So if you want to open up his stream in a second window and just tell him Steve said he's dumb. Like Steve said Steve is dumb, not Mike is dumb. That would not help me. Feel free to. Okay, so shows the actual temperature, shows the setting of the temperature, switching the temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit. When the actual temperature on the desoldering tip is less than the set point, heat on will display to make the desoldering tip heat up. Okay. Manufacturer the core can only be inserted into approved power sockets. Okay. When the temperature reaches high as around 400 degrees, when the power switch is on. Do not touch metallic parts near the tip. Do not use a system near flammables. Well, that's no fun. Take care of your tools. Well, we already screwed that up. Keep children at a distance. All right, let's get some children and keep them at a distance. Okay, so here's, in the high temperature, the solder waste will get oxidized. Lead-free solder's melting point is 200 C. Non-leaded is 180 C. Swelled and stuck in the inner wall slightly. If it did not clean after use, the solder waste will be blocking desoldering gun. Okay. Good to know. Glass tube, aluminum piece, aluminum filter. Check the heating element. Okay, so I think we've done enough damage with that. It's all back together now. There we go. So we're gonna plug this into electricity, and hopefully nothing explodes. Let's leave it off. And let's hope we don't break anything, huh? At least, you know, not right out of the gate. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it turned on. How about that? I hear noises. You run suction after taking off from the PCB. Well, we got a test subject here. So it's at 160 degrees Celsius. That's 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's just put it to 300 for now, just to see. Okay, there's some debris coming off the tip, but that is to be expected. Oh, I don't know. What is wrong with me? That's probably the question you all should be asking. And so I guess I just pull this trigger? I suppose? I mean, I'm kind of afraid to, but... Oh, there... That... I see it. It makes a lot of noises here. That worked. Hey! Okay, cool. Hey, it's pretty neat. Oh, Joe. So yeah, the temperature is probably a little bit too low for my liking. Let's just put up to like 350-ish. I think 400 is the max. We cook a pizza with this thing. And yes, this boy sucks. The machinery, not the... Oh, God. What did you make me say, Michael? Take that, resistor nets. Now who's a problem? Yeah, sorry it makes a lot of noise. There's absolutely nothing I could do about that. It's working exceptionally well, except for the the main pin, the first pin. Eep. Eep. That did a pretty good job. Let's see. Yeah, it still needs a little persuasion to come out, but I'm in a much better shape than it was before. How about that? Sorry, Colin. Move! At least it'll be Claris. Alright, this thing is now named Claris. Claris, the de-soldering station. Where the heck did my flux go? Steve dropped all his tools before. They are sitting nestled on the floor. Read Bruce's comment. Oh, sorry. You need to pause. Let the tip melt the solder for a second before pressing the suction. Okay, Bruce. Sorry for being too excitable with my tools. Oh, yeah. And Bruce, what setting do you usually have yours on as far as temperature-wise? Well, Joe, I think we can make that happen. I just need a sticker. Well, let's see if we could crank this up to a little bit higher, huh? Let's see how high it goes. Put it up to like 4. I think I have the iron usually at like 420, 425. 424. That's a nice round number. Hear the suction go up a bit. Okay. Yeah, it's something I'll have to get used to. See you, Angular. Thank you very much for stopping by. Yeah, the problem is there is like so little solder that it's I think it's having trouble releasing it from. Yeah, I mean these they're moving around. Great. Well, this is something I'll probably have to look at under the microscope. Well, I'm just very curious on this thing now. Now I had some flux. There it is. Because this is just nasty. Let's see how it does on one of these. Well, that cleans it right up. Alright, so which is the one I have to take apart? That would be this guy here. Yeah, and those pins are too thick. It's too thick to fit around this nozzle. I don't know if they gave me different size nozzles or if they're all the same size. But these are like, these are in the middle. It's not going to focus because the camera's a piece of garbage. But that's a thicker hole. Tom, no! Someone get that man a doctor. Well, it still kind of works if I do it at an angle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great. Delicious solder. Mm-mm. Doing a better job than I could without it. No flux ever with solder suckers. Learned the hard way and had to replace the check valve in mine. Good to know. I will not put any flux in it. Yeah, now the connector isn't as firmly wedged in there. Excellent. Yeah, I think I'll have to use the heat gun on this just because I made an awful mess of it, but... Oh, when it comes to removing caps and stuff like that, this is going to be amazing. Yeah. It's going to be fun. Fun on a bun. Sweet. Alright. Let's see if we could try and, Get all the nasty solder off of this guy. This is really, really cool. I'm just going to keep repeating that. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just getting used to this thing. I have no idea, like, if it's not a good thing to, like, pull it for too long, or, like, how long you could suck for without it blowing up in your face with hot glass and solder. You know, those are the kind of things I like to avoid in my life. This is neat. Michael. Tip, melt, wiggle, trigger. Wait. Got it. Wait, how... I'm gonna have to... TMWTW. TMWTW. Tip, melt, wiggle, trigger, wait. Sorry for all the cows. Cows on my side. Oh, the pads. You don't need those pads. You don't need pads. Okay, so why is this still Tatcharoonie here? Oh, I see. Yeah, I do have the little tools it came with. Seems to be doing a pretty damn good job, especially because I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, this tip at the very end, the first pin, seems to be the most probable. Oh, there it goes. She moves freely. I think the resistor net wants to come out. It's hard to grip it. Oh, is it still stuck on there with one little foot? No, it's just a little wobbly. Look at that! The blue scuzzy has been temporarily almost unscrewed up. Joe, you're not the first person to offer that. Somebody else contacted me very recently, so just FYI. I'll give you the deets. Move! I had to cut my bangs too. They're just getting in the way of my eyes. I have so much hair on my head. It's obviously a joke. I like my bangs this length. This one's almost free. Yeah, someone asked me where I got my little board from, and I explained it was a guy named Douglas on the 68K MLA forums. But unfortunately, because that forum went kablamo and lost all the data, I don't think his information was still on there. So this conversation happened a year ago on that with that person. So I was trying to contact them with related to information on the board I purchased from them, and all our private messages went bye-bye. The only way I knew it was him is because I had my private messages sent to email. But then somebody recently, as in like a day or so ago, contacted me curious, like, hey, who was that person from the thing? And that's the person that is, I guess, attempting it. So... that got stuck in there. That's a dilly of a pickle there. There we go. Second resistor net off. So I'm just going to take them off. I'm not going to assemble this whole thing tonight. That'll be a whole other stream. Hot. Wasn't planning on going for that long anyway. But I will contact you with the details, Joe, after the mooing stops. I'm sure there's only so much mooing you gentlemen and ladies can take. Yeah, some of these actually got solder stuck between things. There we go. I just gotta get used to like how long to pull it on and all that junk. Put in the coils to make sure it's not, you know, too screwed up and dirty and junk. That one's almost done. Let's try this again. Yeah, these first pin ones are just kind of just holding on for dear life. This one is pretty much ready to come off. It's just stuck in there with some flux and junk, so let's persuade it slightly. Yeah, heads up, Polka Dot's made another eBay account, it looks like. It's like Apple something, and it has like the rainbow colors, and it's watermarked on every photo. The seller is in New York. I can't confirm it's him, but it's very sneakily suspicious like that individual. So just a heads up. I don't like seeing people taken advantage of, so. That's some sticky flux. There we go. Alright, we just have one resistor net on here, which I think is going to come loose any second now. There we go. Just that last pin is just hanging on for dear life there. I think I'll need to add some solder to that just because there's none on there. Oh, let me count the vase. Oh, yeah. It's off! All the resistor nets have been removed from the blue SCSI! Hooray! My goodness. Guess we could turn this thing off now, huh? Well, that was fun. I mean, some of it. Using the tool was fun. Repairing it was not fun. Let's not kid ourselves. Joe, do you have like a regular SE, or you just have the one SE30? Because I was gonna say, if you have a regular SE, you could just use that chassis just to test SE30 stuff. But all right, so where's my little box of blue SCSI shame? Here it is. I'm gonna put all these things back in here, so when I am brave enough to reassemble this again, when I am of sound body and mind, I could do that without screwing things up. Hopefully. Excuse me. All right, so hopefully Mike is still streaming. I was not planning to make this a ridiculously long stream or anything like that. So Mike is still streaming. I'm gonna wrap this up in a few minutes, and then we could all just watch Mike shoot things, and that's always fun. I was trying to think of anything else to test this on, but I can't see anything within viewing distance. And neither can you, because there's all this crap in the way, and my chair's very low, and it looks worse than it is. But hi. Tracy Charlie, hello. All, thank you. You're welcome. I love the smell of a fish market. I don't. I don't. No, thank you. No, thank you. You can see all the little solder floating around this glass tube, which looks hot. I'm not going to touch it. It looks hot. Probably should not touch that. We're just going to leave that alone for a while. Oh, battery bombed. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. I have two videos that are like basically ready to almost go out, but I have to clear that desk off and shoot some footage. And with life right now, I just have not had the time to do that. So, sorry. Hopefully February is a better month for videos, and we'll get a few of those out. I read somewhere and heard people saying that January, like, ad revenue is down on YouTube, generally speaking, for whatever reason. I think because companies, are reevaluating stuff or whatever. And, like, I mean, these are big YouTubers talking about it. People with hundreds of thousands of millions of subscribers. And me, I'm almost at 9,000. Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, a lot of people are complaining that, January is bad for releasing videos. And so maybe I accidentally just happen to do that, and we just do live streams instead. But I do have a few videos in the works. I'm very excited to release those when I can actually get to it. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah. What else was I going to say? I was going to mention something else. My nose gets all silly. Was there like a bee's nest right here or something I'm smelling? I don't know. Something weird. Found new old stock SATA 256 250 gig 3.5 inch hard drives for my Mac84 once I replaced the power supply. Well, I assume you have a SATA card in there. That's pretty neat. Yeah, that sounds about right, Joe. Sounds about right. I do have a Mac84 case I need to dedicate a video to, but I need to buy a power supply, and it was more expensive than this thing, and it was out of stock, so yeah. Power supply is like $200 something for this micro power supply, which is absolutely ridiculous, but it's the only one I could really find that would fit in a Macintosh SE style case. The other ones I have are about as big as this chunky old thing. So I feel terrible because Mark gave me the camera. Stay on you camera, you. Let's just readjust ourselves so the camera doesn't have to think, huh? Yes, lousy camera. I oughta. There. Sorry. I need a better. All right, so this is what's going on here. Good luck, Apple's Anonymous. Yeah, everything, all the prices are stupid right now. But okay, so this is what I want to do. I moved this desk over here from the side of the wall. I basically rotated it 90 degrees. And I've been fairly happy with this setup. However, what I'm not happy with is there's about 14 inches from this desk to here, which gives my chair very little space. I could barely turn around, and that's about it. Not ideal. The original idea was to clear this desk off and, use this. I'll put a Color Classic there and I could test things. But I think what I want to do now is, because the circuit breaker's right here, it's not ideal space. What I want to do is, which is why I removed a shelf that was up here. Oh, you can't see. I want to put pegboard here, like to hang tools and junk. Move this desk there. And then have this desk be on the side. So I'll have a long bench I could play around with. More crap I could spread around, of course, because I have this thing here and this hot air station here. It's a bunch of stuff. So move this desk there. Have this one be right next to it. They're both the same depth and the height, so that should be okay. But that's why this has all this crap on it. I haven't moved it yet because I thought, I'll just put this stuff here and I'll clean it up later. But so I want to do that. Obviously, that takes time. These two concrete screws have been stuck in that wall, and I can't get them out. So I'll probably have to, hammer them out or saw them off or whatever. But I'm putting pegboard over this, so I bought the wood to build the supports to put the pegboard on. And then concrete screws will go through the wood, so at least the frame is there, and then I'll just use regular screws to screw the pegboard to the wood. And yeah, so that is going on. And that's what there are machines everywhere. There are machines on that table over there, iBooks and stuff. When we looked at the iBooks, I haven't moved them. Those screws I tried with the Dremel, not happening. So what I need to, because that's the desk I film on, and there's all this crap here. So what I need to do is just move all this crap out of the way, put the desk there, make sure everything's clear. And then I could start putting stuff back, because I started putting stuff back too early. The eMac and all this crap I moved, and it's not making any sense. Bite them off with your teeth. That's an excellent suggestion, Adam. Why don't you come and try? So, yeah. Because I'm getting pretty tired of just being crammed in this little corner. It's better than it was before, because I have a better access to the outlets and stuff like that. But I think if I just move this there, I think I'll be in a better spot. This desk has a weird angle. It's an L shape, and this one is not. So I want to move the L shape one there so it's against, I don't know, because this L shape doesn't make sense unless it's against a wall, and if it's against the shelves, that's close enough, because I don't need, it doesn't stick out too far enough where it'll be an impediment to get things off of those shelves. There's mostly junk on there anyway I have to go through. But tinkering with desks. So that will be probably what I'm going to be doing next. So even though I have videos that are fairly complete to go out, in my spare time. Either I'm going to be editing those or I'm going to be working on this desk situation. I may not be streaming as much as I get that all sorted. But yeah, that's what I was going to be rambling about. So I just wanted to just inform you about that. Yeah. Anybody have any questions or anything? I'm still working on that clones video. The script is all done, so I just have to basically stand in front of there, smile, read the thing, and go, and then collect all this footage from people. The second half of the second part of this episode for the clones is really about the transition from 68K to PowerPC. And so there's really a lot of building that has to go on for you to understand the position that Apple was in and how IBM and Motorola came into play with the PowerPC processors, because the clones started after that transition had occurred. So Marie Kondo would have a heart attack, unfortunately, if she stepped in here. So that is something that I want to spearhead. I know, yes, Macintosh Librarian brings up a good point. In a live stream I did recently, I played... Was it a live stream? Yes, I played around with the 630 that has an MPEG video card in there. And Kate was gracious enough to record just a little snippet of joy for me. And I had that all planned out, and then that machine just went, hard drive died. In fact, when we were playing around with it on a stream, that's right, it was on a stream, the hard drive actually died, like completely died. But I have a backup of it. The problem is that IDE port is like very sensitive to old, it needs an old drive. It can't use a new IDE drive. So I have an external SCSI, blue SCSI to use, but it seems to be the access to the CD-ROM drive is a little bit, I don't know, when I'm booted off an external SCSI, it seems like it's not as zippy for the MPEG stuff, and I want to make sure I'm filming it under best conditions. But the internal hard drive died. That wasn't the original one. It was a secondary one I put in there to hopefully fix it, and that, but I will figure that out. So that's good. All of these machines spark joy, Elemento. All of them. Too many of them. Too many. But so every project that has been delayed for an unfortunate reason. Either something breaks, or I have to clear off the desk to film something, or I'm about to film something and then somebody says, "Oh, by the way, do you want this?" And I'm like, that would go perfect with the. So yeah. Yep. It is. This is a great fun time and a hobby as well as possible moneymakers. There's certainly worse one could do. That is correct. I certainly enjoy hanging out with all of you guys, even if I don't make a penny, because I'd be tinkering around in my basement endlessly if nobody was watching anyway. It would just be me talking to myself, which is pretty much how I feel now, because the camera's here and I can't hear any of you. I can see what you're typing, but that is insane, Adam. Back that up. Who knows what goodies are on there. But yeah, so that's the plan, to sort of move some things around. I need a better tripod because the one I have is like, I think 70 years old at this point, but it works. It's very big and bulky. Streamable MPEG files. I have quite a few I've already converted, Nick, so I think I'm okay. If you want to send me an email, mac84tv@gmail.com, feel free to. They basically follow the VCD video format, MPEG-1. Without giving too much away, that is what that card is able to process. So that'd be great, Patrick. I know I have to reach out to you again. We mentioned reel-to-reel tapes months and months and months ago. So I have to figure that out. But yes, and that's the thing. I've been postponing, Joe, thank you for reminding me. I've been postponing hanging cameras and microphones and stuff from here because I'm going to move the desk anyway. And right here is where there's a beam to the house, but over here, I could build some apparatus to hang some things down. I was waiting for so long to move this before I made any of those changes that, we're going into the wood and stuff like that, don't screw up. But oh, that sounds cool, Nick. Yeah, send me an email, please. Mac84tv@gmail.com. That'll be neat. Neaterino. Neat. He's a warrior. Retrotech is a warrior. Testing all those Nintendo games last night? My goodness. Well, thank you, Patrick. I do appreciate that. I would probably just hand you the reels and let you do your magic, because I do have a stereo reel-to-reel deck, but there's something wrong with the capstand and all this stuff, and so I think some of the tape got twisted in, but you know what you're doing much more than I do. I would trust that to you. So when I have some time, I'd be happy to send that over to you. Yeah, please, Nick. That'll be really cool. That'll be really neat. Um, yeah, so I guess that's gonna about wrap it up here. Mike is still streaming. Mike's Ancient Arcade. Please go check out his channel. In fact, I'm gonna slam a link in the chat here, unless somebody beats me to it. He's playing Return to Castle Wolfenstein. So let me copy that link here. And I just did an eep to him, so here we go. And that's Mike's stream in the chat there. But I thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you everybody for the super chaps, the super chats, all the likes and the subscribes. I will be doing more streams and stuff like that. Oh, you meant power tools for your shelves. Sorry, Patrick. Yeah, I think I have enough tools. I'll be okay. It's just that those two screws just really got jammed in there. But thank you very much for hanging around. I know this was sort of a weird stream, but now that we have this desoldering gun working correctly, I think this will make our repairs a lot easier. I have 2 Macintosh portables to fix soon. I have a bunch of other stuff that once I have cleared off desk space, hopefully we could be able to do that. That'll be very exciting. So hopefully this weekend I'll be able to clear that stuff up, if I have the energy to do so, and we'll make some progress. But I appreciate your patience. Thank you for all of you who support me on Patreon. It is sincerely appreciated. That's how we get to tinker around with new tools like this and all the super chats and all that stuff. But Trina, again, happy belated birthday. Hope it was an awesome one. And I'm going to hit the end stream button now. So take care. Go watch Mike's stream. He'll blow some stuff up. Hope everyone has a great rest of your week. And tomorrow's Wednesday. We're almost there. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.